I'm back. I forgot the password to my account for a few months, but I found it. So we're back on YouTube. We're back to uploading. This video doesn't really have a plan, a thing that I want to say. I just thought, okay, I'm gonna put this camera here, which is a new camera, by the way, which I'm really happy about. Because, you know, I wanted to make this perfect, nice, well-edited video for the time that I come back to YouTube, but I didn't. And still I do want to come back, and so my perfectionism is holding me from uploading, and that's why this video is going to get uploaded, no matter what happens. Look guys, I've been going through some shit, not to sound dramatic or something, but I had a rough time, a rough start of the year. Why is this recording? This shouldn't record. And yeah, I'm just slowly feeling myself coming out of it. I'm not the guy who likes saying dramatic stuff. I'm just saying I wasn't feeling the best for a longer time period. But one thing that really bothered me was not living out my passion, which is making videos. And that is why this camera is on again, and you'll probably see some B-roll footage rolling of some shots that I've took with it. I made some notes. Let me hear my notes. Hard times create strong men. Problems are shit. Nobody likes problems, but at the end of the day, and I stand by that, and I really mean that, those problems, when we overcome them, then they make us to the people that we are today. And I think it's really important to have problems sometimes. And I had some problems the last times. I found out a lot about myself, which I didn't know, and I'm happy for that. This is not for you right now. This video is not for you, and I don't care about the likes, I don't care about the views. The thing that is so funny to me is I was thinking about making the perfect comeback video, a well-edited, nicely colored and perfectly cut with music and everything video. And I'm gonna make that. I'm going to make that video because I am passionate about this stuff, and this is not gonna make me happy uploading this video because it's not the perfect thing that I've thought of putting out there. But we are here, and the single most important thing in your life is making progress. Progress is happiness. And that's not just for me, that's for everybody. And everybody who says different is lying to herself. Progress is however you define it. But you have to have progress. You have to have change in your life to feel happy. Because if you just sit here the entire day, you're not gonna feel happy. It's just a fact. And you're gonna feel even more depressed by just laying in your bed and doing nothing all day or scrolling. Henrik's notebook. One thing that I've thought about, and I've written it here into my journal, is people expect you to not have problems. Problems are the thing that make you feel unperfect, that make you feel weak and weird. But every one of us has problems, right? Like if I tell you right now, do you have any problems? You're gonna think, you're gonna say, yeah, well, not that big ones, but you have problems, bro. Everybody has problems. That's just part of life. And I think the moment that you find out for yourself that you are allowed to have problems and that everybody else will have them eventually in their lives. I don't know, I just wrote that sentence down and I felt so calm all of a sudden because, man, I need to get this done. I need to checkbox something or just get it behind me. But the fact is, the problems that you have are the thing that in the long term will make you happy. I had a really rough phase like a year ago with family stuff and everything that was going on in my life, and I'm looking back and I'm so grateful for it. And while I was in those hard times, like those really shitty times, I knew that I'm going to be happy. And I felt happy throughout it in a weird way because I just felt how much my character was growing because of it. And yeah, I don't know what I just wanted to say there. Another thing that I wrote down is, if you can't do something, then you must do it. This YouTube video is not uploaded yet, so I hope that I will follow up. But if you hear these words, then I followed up on it because I thought, okay, no, I just can't upload. I just can't upload because I don't have the perfect video cut, and I wanted it to make the best video of my channel and with the nice. I just uploaded it. I couldn't do it, so I did it. The main thing that I had to focus on right now, and I had to be just honest with myself, is just putting a video out there, getting back into the habit of uploading. And I don't have that feeling quite yet, but I know that it will come. The best feeling of your life is when you realize that life is not happening to you, it is happening for you. Most people got the timing of motivation, discipline, and putting things out in a wrong way. Okay, look, let's say you want to gain muscle, okay? You want to gain muscle. If you open up your phone, you have ChatGPT, you have YouTube, you have Google. You have everything you need to find out how to get that. The strategy is out there, bro. There is so many information, so many strategies to put on muscle. So that's not the problem. That is number 3 of those 3 things that I'm gonna tell you. Strategy. Strategy is number 3. Number 2, in the middle of these 3, is your story. Your story is the person who you are. You know, like, you know what I mean when I say, like, you are the person that, I am the person that is not enough. I am the person that had a bad childhood. I'm the bad person that had a traumatic experience in my life, and so I can't do anything. That's your story. The moment that you rewrite that story is when you can finally do the shit that you wanted to do for so long. If you're gonna tell yourself that you can't do things because of things that happen to you in your life, then you won't. Then you won't do them. So if you tell yourself, okay, this was my story to this point and no further from now on, then that's the moment where you can just change into a different person. And that obviously doesn't mean that you will put on muscle overnight by just sleeping. This is just the rewriting of your story. You tell yourself, okay, I was the skinny guy who can't put on muscle because I just can't. My body, my genetics. And that was the story that I told myself. And then I just switched it. I told, bro, I'm gonna just go to the gym. I will eat as clean as possible. And I will put on mass and muscle. You can't change the past and you can't control the future. What you can control is your story. Your belief system of yourself that you tell yourself all the time. And honestly, I just want to get over like how crazy it is, how we talk to ourselves. If we would talk to other people like we talk to ourselves, the world would be insane. Like, remember all these times that you've achieved something and then you tell yourself, yeah, I'm still not enough. Yeah, I'm this, I'm that, I'm so bad. Bro, if you would talk this negatively to another person, that person would hate you. Why are you doing it to yourself? Stop talking so fucking negatively to yourself and your story will change. Just like that. This was number 2. And then number 1 is the state. This is the most important thing. We have to put ourselves into the state of our new story. When you are in the right state, your brain will get into the right story and do the right strategies to finally do the action that you wanted to do for so long. Life is a movie and you will find that out eventually. And what you're also going to find out is that you are the main actor. I really, really like the thought of thinking that a camera team is following you around in your life 24/7. Because if you would watch your own movie of your own life, what would you scream right now at the screen? What would you tell yourself to fucking stand up and do the shit that you always wanted to do? Look, this video wasn't the best planned, well edited. This video is not a banger, in my mind at least. Maybe somebody sees it as. All I want you to do is to get your stuff together again, awaken that warrior that is inside you, and just remember who you are. Because you own this world, and you just have to get that thought back into your mind, because you were there once. And I really root for you that you will get there.